I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. Finally, I will be like the Most High. The arrogance of him, created by God, wants to take over from God, although he has been thrown out of heaven. Now, believe me, there is a satanic plan to take over this world, and I'm sorry to tell you tonight that you are living in one of the test case countries. They are practicing on Australia and New Zealand. And it may interest you to know tonight that New Zealand actually is a state of Australia on the Australian Constitution. Did you know that? Where are the New Zealanders tonight, please? 3 of us. God bless us all. Did you know that on the Australian Constitution from the year 1900, New Zealand is mentioned as a state of your country? It has never been revoked. It is still there. I received a letter from a lady in Auckland. She wrote to our government to find out whether I was telling the truth or not. And she sent me a copy of the government letter, and this is what it said. It said, it is true what Mr. Smith is saying. We are a state officially of Australia. At least the provision is there for us to become a state. And all it would take is ratification of that, and we could very quickly become a state of Australia. Did you know that New Zealand has no constitution? There is no document in New Zealand that could be called the Constitution. And so one of our former Prime Ministers, I won't say his name, in New Zealand was on a radio program. I think it was Radio Pacific in Auckland. And one night he was asked by somebody, is it true what Barry Smith is saying, that we are a state of Australia and that we're going to link up one day? This man said this. He said, Barry Smith is a doomsday man. And he said this also. He said, if New Zealand ever links with Australia, I will pour a can of petrol over myself and set fire to it. Now, I'm going to send him the matches because, look here. Time magazine, here it says, and the date is the September the 14th, 1992. There is a kangaroo and a kiwi side by side, and the whole article inside says, let no man put asunder. Australia and New Zealand head down the aisle to union. So they want to link us up as quickly as possible, ready for the New World Order system. Under the New World Order, everybody will give up their rights. Everybody gives up their independence and they all become interdependent. And this is a Luciferian plan, as may be seen by the strange seal on the back of the American dollar. Quickly through it again. The eye in the triangle is not the eye of God, it is the eye of Lucifer. Seen on many different occasions in many different places, on churches, Masonic lodges and other places. The 13 blocks of stone there represent the 13 power groups who are involved in setting up the New World Order, which is simply code for one world government. Next, you have 2 Latin words at the top, annua chaptis, which means our efforts are crowned with success to bring about a novus ordo seclorum, a new world order of a secular, godless, heathenistic nature. Now, that's been on the American dollar bill since the year 1933, when America came off the gold standard, and it was put on there by a man called Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who was a 33rd degree Freemason. That seal was handed to him in a velvet bag, and if you want to read about that, read the book Second Warning. You can read how the messenger brought this to him in a velvet bag.